Here's a message I got on my website, and for once it wasn't a death threat. I kind of have absolutely no knowledge of Dungeons & Dragons, but from what I've heard it sounds pretty fun and I'd like to get into it. I don't know what's involved. Perhaps someone could give me a rundown and walk me through a game so I could learn. Absolutely! And it's a good thing you came to me, because there is a lot of misinformation out there. A lot of people believe this propaganda that gamers are weirdos who dress up like elves, they cut themselves and jerk off over copies of the Silmarillion, and it's just not true. It's all because a bunch of idiot kids got themselves killed in like the 70s, and then some weird comic book artist got a hold of it, some sensationalist writer started writing books about it. Pretty much all blamed on the demonic pictures printed in the original Monster Manual. And then there was this movie.
Mazes and Monsters is a far-out game. Swords, poison, spells, battles, maiming, killing.
Hey, it's all imagination.
Is it?
I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's the same thing as blaming violence on video games. I mean, when I kill people, it's purely for sexual reasons. Wait! Anyway, so basically D&D is like pretending you're in one of the Lord of the Rings novels, except instead of traveling with Gandalf and Strider, you're with your best friends who are armed with swords and can throw fireballs at will. And if that's not one of the scariest things you can possibly imagine, you might actually want to give D&D a try. Anyway, D&D is way easier to get into than it used to be, especially with how prevalent a lot of RPGs are now. If you want to learn how to play, all you got to do is pick up a player's handbook or a Dungeon Master guide. I mean, these are old copies, but you know the principle's the same, and they'll explain everything you need to know about the game right in these pages. But I know what you're thinking. I mean, nobody wants to pay $30, even $40, up to $50 for one of these RPGs when there's no guarantee it's not really your bag, right? I mean, you just want to see how it's done. Not a problem. I'll teach you how to play D&D the same way I learned how to play D&D, and that was by kind of easing into it by playing board games. The game I started with was called Hero Quest, a game I started playing with my brothers. It's a game where there are 4 heroes, like a wizard, an archer, a warrior, and like a thief. They bop around a dungeon killing everything they see, collecting magical weapons so they can more efficiently kill everything they see. And one of the players is a referee, and he's got this book of different maps and scenarios. He describes what the players see, and he rolls for all the monsters. It's a great game. But there was another game almost identical to Hero Quest, but this one was made almost specifically as an introduction aid to D&D. And this was called DragonStrike. Very similar in look, played almost the same, except you were playing with D&D type rules, and it came packaged with a 33-minute VHS tape. It not only showed you what the D&D game was like, how it's played, but it uses the most cutting edge in digital technology, injecting you into the fantasy realm that until now had only been left to your imagination. So, you want me to walk you through a game? Well, let's learn the same way I did. Let's watch this tape together.
Yeah.
Feeling brave tonight?
Oh.
How brave? Brave enough to do battle with hideous monsters? Brave enough to sneak around dank castles in the dark and chance being the next victim of a dragon strike?
The dragons are on strike until they get a cut of the DVD sales.
Camelot. All right, your sunstone's done. So what do you want me to do with it? I got your sunstone right here.
The darkness reign, and in the darkness
Find
let
them.
evil grow.
Jeff's got this scene painted on his vans of a Valkyrie, a chainmail bra, and a shark.
Is this like a video game?
Sorta.
Well, no.
But it uses the most powerful information processor in the world.
The Pentium?
Your brain.
Oh.
Cool, so how do we play?
Shut your noise hole and I'll tell you.
Rules?
Not this time. This time I'm the Dragon Master, and you are the adventurers.
Is it okay if I watch until I get the hang of it?
No.
You don't need the hang of anything. Imagination is all you need.
Don't be such a pussy,
Close
Ron.
your eyes. Open your mind, and I'll transport you to another realm.
Oh, yeah?
It's night.
All you see are credits.
A long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
You see a castle. This castle belongs to the evil wizard Teraptus.
Bill Teraptus.
The castle's high towers and jagged walls glow in the light like the dull white of a skull.
I am Holly, the shipboard computer.
You sense magic in the air. Your nose is assaulted by the stench of death and decay.
That was me, sorry, Phil.
You're struck by the stillness. the stillness of death.
And the stillness of this
When
party.
you hear footsteps and see a young wizard running down a path which leads from Taraptus' castle.
He's awfully far away. How do I know he's a wizard? He's dressed like an idiot, so he's probably an elf.
Oh, Lord, give me the strength.
Please don't let anyone see me dressed like this. That is not a wizard. That's one of the brownies from Willow.
And you see what looks like a dagger sticking out of his back.
Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
You will know soon enough.
Either way, free knife.
Now I'm going to take you to a very different castle.
A castle that protects no villages or
This is the castle
towns.
of King Halva II. He takes himself quite seriously, and so do some of his subjects.
He's known as King Halva the
It's a
Tolerated.
typical boisterous night in the king's banquet hall. Ale flows, games of chance are played, ridiculous tales are told.
Ridiculous costumes are worn.
Songs are sung. Little do they know of the strange events that are descending
Fabio.
upon them.
He made good time with a knife in his back.
Who dares disturb my banquet?
Waitress, fetch this man a blooming onion immediately.
Appears to be a wizard.
Once again, everyone assumes he's a wizard. What, do all wizards in this realm wear stupid hats?
No question about it. He's a wizard.
Well, he just has static
Refrain
cling.
from disturbing his personal effects, thief. At least until he's dead.
I was only checking his identity.
We're gonna check his driver's license.
We'll know all about him if he lives. If he dies,
He dies.
it won't matter who he was.
Oh, no.
It's not a knife.
This is a knife.
There's a tooth. A tooth freshly ripped from the jaws of a dragon.
Well, that ground the party to a halt. Clear some space, folks.
Summon all your life force!
You're actually trying for an accent, aren't you?
Chase the death out from your bones.
You shouldn't have gone in like that.
Let life flow.
I kind of forgot the rest of the spell.
Force yourself.
I knew.
Oh, God. Oh. Huzzah! He stopped bleeding on the floor. Joaquin Phoenix is Legolas.
Thank you, Clodic.
Clodic?
By healing me, you may have spared 1,000 lives.
That's 2 bad Scottish accents in these many minutes.
I sense the presence of evil very near.
Since I'm a Clodic, I can sense that.
Tonight's omens bode ill.
Yeah, tell me about it. This acting bodes ill. Oh, it's alright, it's Xena. Skeletor. Yeah. Yeah.
The wizard escaped our captivity once. Return unto us.
Rob Zombie commanded.
Spare you.
That's it. Karaoke's off.
Tolerate this insult.
Return him,
Or my 2 guys will crush you.
or I will turn this banquet hall into a charnel house.
Fight valiantly. I shall return.
Goodbye, my queen. Hope everything works out. Needs of the many and all.
Kill them all!
I hear Xena again. Where did she go?
As usual, you overestimate your accomplishment.
Unwise to lower your defenses. Good job, Thief. Keep whipping those skeletons. That ought to, not do much.
They're killing all the guards.
Well, the guards aren't really doing much effectively anyway. So. Eat this, toilet paper mummy. Oh, double critical hits.
Cleric, use your magic.
Yeah, it's pretty sad when you gotta remind the cleric to turn undead.
Return to peace.
Still, this is better than In the Name of the King. I'm really wishing Bruce Campbell was here right now. So, basically, the cast of High School Musical could conquer this kingdom.
Subjects.
I've saved
Together
you!
we have vanquished
Where did you
the
run
Devil
to,
Knights.
Lord Fear?
For that we should all be commended.
Joan Rivers!
You do not host this banquet.
Hey, check it out, it's Green Arrow.
Death hosts this banquet.
Ah!
Now pay close attention, because the information you're about to hear could mean the difference between life and death.
If you or any of your I Am Force are caught or killed,
upon this land, the unholy darkness,
Jim Belushi is
it
King
spreads
Dickless of
even as we
Pussmore.
speak. It is created by a sunstone and comes from the castle of Taraptus.
So basically the castle of Ultimate Evil is 200 yards out the door.
Ridiculous prattle. Guards, eject this elf.
Yeah, thank you for saving my life. Now piss off.
Dear, I think all the guards are dead.
So this entire kingdom had 4 guards.
Eject him, and I fear you squander your only chance to save your
He
kingdom.
speaks the truth.
Taraptus' power grows stronger with every beat of our heart.
Taraptus is a wizard of guile and charisma and
He's
promised
definitely a golden age, and many
evil.
fools followed.
He is truly and deeply evil.
Evil what?
Have you any proof?
Oh, what, aside from the 8 guys who just tried to
As for the
assassinate you?
Sunstone,
No, not
witness the darkness which envelops the land.
Glorfindel, it's midnight.
As for my quest, observe the tooth extracted from my back.
It's the tooth and nothing but the tooth.
Taraptus' ability to raise the dead. Cast your eyes upon the Death Knights.
No, if they were Death Knights, they would have thrown fireballs.
Sunstone must be destroyed.
Quest with me.
I'm Malibu from American Gladiators.
Where we will bind Taraptus and drive a stake through his heart. Can I play the warrior?
You're on.
Makes sense, you're the
Well,
dumbest
now what
guy
do I
here.
do?
As a warrior, your job is to be on the front line.
You will tank and draw
You
aggro.
aren't afraid of anything.
Well, do I use any magic?
No.
No, you pud
You
monkey.
think magic is for wimps. Warriors have a motto.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Sharp swords settle scores.
Oh.
Well, how about if I play the thief?
Your thief is more or less of the Robin Hood variety. She steals from the evil and gives to the good.
After a modest
When
surcharge.
thieves aren't fighting, they specialize in picking locks, climbing walls, lurking in dark shadows, and disarming traps.
I want to play the elf.
Elves are a mysterious and ancient race.
Except this one.
As an elf, your skill with a bow is legendary. And more importantly, you possess the secret knowledge of elven lore.
Okay, I want to play the wizard.
You're on.
Hope so. He was the only guy
As
left.
their name implies, wizards use magic and avoid physical confrontation at all costs. Wizards prefer to stay in the background and cast spells.
And dress like squirrels.
But here is something very important never to forget.
If it's yellow, let it
Once
mellow.
a wizard casts a spell, that spell is spent.
Now, I got it wired.
Good.
Good, doucherod.
Because I almost neglected to tell you.
I'm banging your wife.
You lost your wand as you fled Taraptus' castle.
What a rip. How do I get a new one?
I don't know.
Try asking the king.
Your Majesty. Might I borrow a wand from your treasury? Mine was lost at Taraptus' castle.
Oh, Jesus.
Jester!
Oh, no. Here we go.
Do you have a wand for this bereft wizard? Of course, Your Majesty. I live to serve you. I have.
Let me just pull this wand out of my ass.
The wand.
You notice this is the same wand that you lost.
Is there a problem?
Close your eyes and imagine you are your character.
Okay, I stab the jester.
Imagine you're a warrior with arms of steel.
And hair of Swayze.
Imagine you're a thief who slips stealthily like a shadow in the night.
Imagine you're having fun.
Imagine you're a wizard with magic coursing through your veins.
And fleas coursing through your
Imagine
hair.
You're an elf who silently stalks through the forest with a deadly bow.
Hey, people kill people, okay?
Imagine the treasure, the power,
The poontang.
and imagine the evil you will smite on your great adventure.
Yeah, bottom line, can I stab the jester already? Weird, now the castle's way over there.
Fellow adventurers, we have been honored with the king's quest.
Big honor.
It comes as no surprise to me that honor is not an issue for you.
This from a guy in yellow
Thieves, there's no
spandex.
difference between good and evil. As for me, I dedicate my quest to King Halvor II, Master of the Realm, Lord of the Lands.
Greedy pontificating buffoon!
I will not have you speaking ill of my king.
Yeah, he's basically a walking joke
Why
already.
is he doing that?
Stop your petty human bickering.
Oh, ram a cookie up your ass,
cause will serve the
Keebler.
good of nature.
Cut. Cut.
The only way that goodness will be served
What are you
will
doing?
be by separating Taraptus from his infernal magic.
I am a wizard. I teleported
Talking
here.
all night, or are we gonna nail Taraptus?
They are not mutually exclusive options. If we don't nail Taraptus,
Wow, he's yellow.
the night will never end.
Jaundice the elf has spoken. Ew, one of his zits squirted. Somehow the castle is actually retreating from them. The mist effect isn't very good, folks, I know. We couldn't afford a smoke machine. Yeah, kinda weird that Jester had my magic wand. Probably not foreshadowing.
Wizard,
Bite me.
I should tell you I don't like your headgear.
Head beater?
Are you not familiar with the wizard's magical transformation? No, I am not.
But it sounds fascinating.
No animal was lost. I was transformed to a coyote, to learn the ways of nature.
It didn't work, so now I just throw lightning bolts at shit.
Have you forgotten our quest?
Yeah, actually I did.
Onward.
So anyway, Nitro and Turbo are great guys. We always like that game where you launch tennis balls at dudes. Let's just skip ahead, because this part of the adventure is pretty boring. Smoke on the water. By now you're beginning to suspect the elf is kind of weird.
He speaks of present danger.
You didn't see that coming, did you, Mr. One with Nature? I'm okay. Its bark was worse than its bite.
I thought you were a friend of the trees.
Shut up.
I speak to their spirits.
I feel like such a sap.
This one was corrupted by sorcery.
Now let's get out of here. It's time we leave.
What would make us sorcerers so evil?
Evil parents. You know, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Taraptus shall suffer for his perversion of nature.
We get to him, we get to the root of the problem. Okay, I'm done.
Look, the magic within those walls, if unleashed, could destroy the entire kingdom. If it were used for good, it would create a golden age. A golden age of running brooks and fireflies and summer nights.
You hear distant thunder. The Predator! You're going to whip the dragon. Oh man, if only I had my pugil sticks, you'd be in trouble. Apparently the dragon has astigmatism.
Gather close, quickly!
So that we're all in a cluster when the dragon swings around and nukes us. This is more entertaining than, say, Aragon. But cleaning the toilet is better than watching Aragon.
Dangerously familiar.
Let's hurry up and get out of here before the dragon comes to search again. Now shut up.
See, there was a DragonStrike. Do I lie? Huh, people? Huh?
Yeah, I hate working for sorcerers.
You cannot be serious.
Like this miserable Taraptus. I never pay.
You know, if that was a cargo net, Malibu would be all over that.
Ew! I'm gonna collect my money, and next thing you know, I'm hypnotizing the saying I don't want it. Alright. I don't want it.
Oh my god, you can see right up her skirt.
Me. I just told you, I mean me. Don't you pay any attention?
Hey, Elf.
So much for moving silently.
Oh, you miserable.
An owlbear.
No, it isn't.
They're not nearly as extinct as they should be.
Try flattering him. I talked to you. I can have better company up here. And, you know,
hey, handsome.
Oh, come back right there.
Well, I guess owlbears can't fly. Deploying fan service in 3, 2, 1, over. Fan service shot deployed.
Congratulations! You have infiltrated your first castle.
Hey, infiltrate my ass.
So now where do we go?
I don't know.
Go anywhere you want.
I can't do everything for you. Hang on, it's gonna take me a little bit of time to get the game set up. Just gotta put the pieces down and set up the map and the encounters and just talk amongst yourselves while I get this party rolling. And it should be anywhere from 5-10 minutes and be ready. Just you wanna hit the fridge, the bathrooms. Oh come on, the walkway is 4 feet across. You're fine.
If I didn't want to be with the rest of these guys, could I go off on my own?
Of course!
Don't blame you!
At your own risk.
Seriously, if you split the party, I'll wring your stupid neck. Now let's see, you enter a long gray stone cavern with nothing in it and nothing happens. Exciting, huh?
You left this around the owlbear's neck.
It's your one main weapon. I thought you might want it back.
I got us in here. Now you take us to Taraptus.
There are many twists and turns in this castle. I'm only familiar with some of them.
I thought you infiltrated this place.
Taraptus uses his magic to constantly shift the walls.
He has a magical wall-shifting spell.
How will you know where we'll find him?
I don't. In fact, I'm not sure I'll know him if I see him. I've only seen him once, and that was in a shadow.
I know. We'll follow the trail of pee I left when I ran the first
We have
time.
a guide who doesn't know where he's going, leading us to a man he won't know on sight. You guys are on your own.
How will we recognize the evil wizard from the 0 other people we've seen already?
No, we're better alone anyways.
Come along, elf, wizard, whatever your names are. And the elf immediately ditches the dorky-looking wizard. I love it.
If we split up, we'll be able to cover more territory.
Boring. Oh, I got a feeling this is going to turn into an episode of Scooby-Doo.
Okay, thief. You're walking along. You hear something around a wall. What do you want to do?
I'll cut him to shreds.
Elf, you hear something. What do you want to do?
I'll set upon it with a vengeance.
That's subtle. You hear something very descriptive. And you kill each other. The end.
Thief.
Maybe the thief should try moving silently.
Nothing back there.
Nothing here. Let's straight.
Yeah, let's just go over here. Anything to get away from Triple H and Dances with Coyotes.
You come to the end of a corridor.
Rocks fall and you die.
That's odd. It doesn't seem like there should be a wall here.
If only you had an elf who could detect secret doors.
Try to find a secret entrance.
Now I'm Christian Slater.
Roll the die.
I said, roll the die. Today. Did we lose the die already? God damn it. Oh, just walk through the wall, you load. I told you not to split the party. This always happens.
You see something that confounds you.
That doesn't narrow it down.
The wizard has stepped through the wall as if it were made of smoke.
Wizard, where are you?
I'm in the wall. Weren't you watching?
Come on.
You hear a laughing sound not too far away.
Does my elven lord tell me anything?
It sounds like a couple of stupid orcs.
No, that's just racist. Ladies and gentlemen, the Scourge of Mordor. Nice guy. Hey, spinach chin, I'll take the dumb one. So they've been entertaining themselves all day like this? Good evening. Do you have a reservation? What kind of magic spell to use?
These guys are too dumb to be dangerous. I don't want to hurt them.
Dumb equals not dangerous. Yeah, an elf with two swords. Who's surprised? Yeah, his battle cry of the warbling turkey. And you thought the Rankin Bass Lord of the Rings movie was demeaning to orcs. It's hard to tell whether good or evil is more pathetic in this movie.
Well, what were they guarding?
Yeah, if you want to search them, go ahead.
They're garbage.
Oh, they were guarding the script.
Wizard and warrior, you see a shadow on the wall. It looks like a minotaur.
Well, let's go toast him. Let's save our strength for something we really need to fight.
So our brave warrior sees his first monster and immediately pusses out. Okay.
Well, only something truly worthwhile would warrant a door such as this.
Dave, that's the pantry.
Where's a thief when you need one?
You need a lot more than a thief.
Whitesnake called. They want their hair back.
Pick the lock, thief. That is what you're good for, isn't it?
Stupid thief.
Stand aside.
I'm David Lee Roth. I don't have to put up with this crap.
What are you doing?
Looking for a key.
Checking for traps.
Why didn't you do that before I tried opening it?
Because I figured if there were any traps, you would trigger them.
Oh, very funny.
Hey, did you guys see half a minotaur smeared against the ceiling?
Guess we should have picked a better thief.
It takes a minute.
Why did you smash it with your head? That seems to be all that it's good for, isn't it?
But my hair! Okay, that's it. When we get to the human cannonball, she's toast. Don't you people knock!
Major mistake.
El Diablo! Tim Curry in Legend. I can see you're busy right now. I'll come back some other time.
You're on the brink of a fight to the death with a man-scorpion.
Roll for an it, chud monkeys.
Let's go through this battle one step at a time and then watch it all play out.
Well, I'm gonna try and roll out of the way.
Dexterity die?
Well, how do I find that out?
Look at your card under dexterity.
Well, it shows a blue die. Is that good?
Well, you, because you're so big and uncoordinated, have to roll a 6 or higher to dodge the man-scorpion.
Oh, very funny.
Yeah, you're hosed.
The elf will shoot an arrow.
You might hit your friend.
That's okay. I don't know him very well.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Just kidding.
Well, he might as well shoot. I'm dead if he doesn't.
You miss, he dies.
I'll crack him with my whip.
Crack that
And I'll
whip.
cast a magic missile.
So let's put it all together and see what happens.
You die, you die, you die, you die. The beast just kind of wiggles around in front of you and doesn't do anything except make weird motions with his tongue. Yeah, this is your industrial light magic at work. Oh, right in the scorpion package. Oh, now feel my Arctic laugh. Hey, I caught a foul. Magic missiles can't miss. Good, I was wondering what the inside of a man-scorpion's anus looked like. Isn't this the cover to an Iron Maiden album?
Great, I got a defective wand.
Oh sure, blame the
I'll
wand.
throw a spell.
Which one?
Whole person.
It doesn't work because it's not a person, it's a 12-foot scorpion!
The spell takes effect.
Didn't Tenacious D kick this guy's ass?
In slow motion.
I'll grab his stinger and try and stab him with it.
Roll the die.
Well, there aren't actually any rules for that, but, okay. What a pain in the neck. I'm melting!
He's dead. Killed by his own poison.
Uh-huh, make with the treasure, numbnuts.
If Taraptus put a man-scorpion in here, he must be guarding something.
Whatever it is, I call dibs.
Forget him and get me out, you idiot! Who's calling us idiots?
The audience?
If you know what's good for you, you'll use your thick skulls for something and find me, you fools!
Boy, sounds dwarven.
So dwarves are from Brooklyn?
Brilliant deduction, you fakester! Now get me out!
Why should we help one who insults us?
Yeah, eat me!
Who is this fount of stupidity?
I am Greenthorn, the elf.
Oh! I'm shaking in my boots! You mumbling tree nuzzler! I am the one who fashioned the sunstone from a solid block of ice, and I'm the only one who can destroy it!
I think we'll just melt it.
Believe me, I don't look forward to your company any more than you look forward to mine.
Santa!
We trust this guy.
You'd be a fool to trust me. But just because you can't trust me doesn't mean you don't need me.
Sort of like the Republican Party.
Dwarves. But if we need him,
We'll just kill him when we're done.
we have no choice.
Stunty takes point.
If you made the Sunstone, why has Taraptus imprisoned you?
Are you gonna let me out or not?
Not until you answer the question.
If I did answer it, you wouldn't believe my answer, would you?
Jeez, Gimli, lighten up.
The answer is obvious.
We'll use him as a meat shield.
If the dwarf created the Sunstone, he can also destroy it. So to protect it from destruction, the sorcerer has jailed the dwarf.
Then why didn't he just kill him?
Now where's your door?
For the love of...
There is no door, you half-wit! You only make a door if you plan on releasing somebody. He never planned on letting me go. I'm walled in here!
And there's a bunch of casks in here marked Amontillado. I don't get it.
Not with my hammer?
If your hammer is so great, why don't you use it to knock the wall down?
Acting!
Because I don't have my hammer, you dunderhead! It's on the man-scorpion's belt.
Oh, dibs. Yoink. So long, sucker. Hey, it's a meat tenderizer.
This doesn't look like much of a hammer to me.
Then don't look at it. Use it, you dupe! Out!
Okay, stand back, ladies. It's hammer time.
Much to your amazement, the wall shatters, revealing a dwarf. But unfortunately, the spell has caused the whole room to crumble into nothingness, and you all tumble into a black void.
That was like a 300-foot drop, but somehow you made your saving throws, so you live. Yeah, right.
Oh, God!
You fell straight down.
Sunstorm.
Isn't that the thing in Star Trek that wants to talk to the whales? It looks sort of like Dumbledore's unemployed shorter brother.
Dwarf, where do you think you're going?
Shh! I'm taking a leak, don't look!
Maybe I know something you don't know.
Yeah, maybe, but on reflection, that seems unlikely. It's Lord Evil from Time Bandits.
Taraptus!
King's Jester?
I should have known when you returned my wand to me.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious.
Failure is made of should-haves.
The king will be very interested to know who you really are.
Acting!
Unfortunately for you,
Out of bronzer.
you will be unable to warn the king of my true identity.
Yeah, but you've seen the guy. You could have killed him anytime you wanted to, basically.
Rise up, flames. Rise up, fire elemental.
I choose you, Charizard.
Use your rage to engulf my enemies.
Now stay there, it takes a minute. Any time now. There we go.
All the men are mesmerized by the fire elemental.
She is smoking hot.
Boys, snap out of it! Dwarf, throw your hammer at the sunstone!
Throw your own hammer, Mama, give him!
And strangely, the long-haired Fabian warrior is not fascinated by the new fire elemental.
Help! Come on!
2 balls and 2 strikes on the warrior.
The fire elemental is made of fire. The sunstone is made of ice.
Let's put the 2 together.
I'll take 2 of the supports out with arrows.
And I'll take 1 out with a magic missile.
I've got a dagger for the other one.
Now you're working together.
Yeah! Now you're playing with power.
It's right about now in any D&D game that the dwarf usually botches and throws his hammer into the cleric's face. Oh great, I still had 2 payments on that thing, you know.
I thought they were supposed to be tough. The spell is broken.
Now we begin the long 2-minute walk back.
Look, thief, there are jewels where the elemental was.
We gotta kill these things more often.
Have you guys entirely forgotten about the wizard?
Oh, just a few more?
Beware! He's using his power to change.
Make my wizard grow!
Uh-oh. Huh? So you can just block a breath weapon with your sword.
You can use something inside your big
Take that flame!
Nailed ya!
Get out of here before he takes another breath.
You shall not pass!
Through the magic portal.
I dislike such magic.
Anywhere's better than here?
Suit yourself.
Come on, into the garbage chute, Flyboy. Well, yeah, but shouldn't we fight the dragon? Oh, hell with it. Tonight on Stargate, SG Dumb. Oh, it's a mirror of plot convenience.
You again? Didn't thou just
We
leave?
just came from Teraptus' castle.
Raptus is your jester.
But he had such good references.
Surely you jest.
This is why we have jesters. Oh, right, the portal to hell. I knew we should have covered that.
How do we stop him?
Speed at the king and run!
Still come. Face me, Teraptus.
I would have gone with you, but I had important cleric stuff to do.
What power do you hold over Teraptus?
We were roommates once.
The power to heal him,
Well, mainly to smash the mirror.
to kill the undead, is to heal them.
I owe you my life.
Is it an honor to serve you, King Halvar
A
II,
really bizarre man crush on him.
Master of the realm, Lord of the lands to you?
I think he's just kissing up so he'll make him a knight.
I owe my fealty.
I appreciate the fealty. Now,
Dancing with the Stars is all.
bring me the jewels.
To Halvar II, King of the kings and Lord of all the lands.
The Sultan of Swat, the Lord of the Manor.
Just spare me the titles.
So what you're telling me is they risked their lives for an asshole and didn't get rewarded at all.
You all failed to notice the real treasure? The green we have brought to this land.
The difference between us is that you love green and I love gold. Unfortunately, so does the king.
Well, shall we venture to Strathmore Castle?
No!
Yeah, when I'm broke again.
Yeah, maybe we'll find a kingdom somewhere that doesn't suck.
For I have no use for the jewels within.
Since when did the castle start flying?
Did you say jewels?
And she's buying a stairway to heaven.
The video you've just seen represents
God, the
elements from
game is
many
on
of the
fire.
adventures in your DragonStrike game box. Do not turn the VCR off yet.
We need to talk.
This is a special section of the tape for Dragon Masters only.
So kill everyone else in the room.
When everyone who is not presently interested in becoming a Dragon Master has left the room, we may begin.
Wear a bag.
Until then,
You may get wet.
kindly cast a pause video spell on your VCR.
I'd like to cast a stop trying too hard spell on the host.
Now take a nap. Stop napping.
Are you sure nobody's listening at the door?
Hey, look, pal, I don't think they care.
At the window?
At the wall till the sweat drip off my...
Very well. Then we can proceed.
Actually, you'd better check the window again real
As you've
quick.
just seen, the DragonStrike game is unlike any game you've ever played before.
It's lame and ruins friendships.
In what other game can you visit the nastiest castles in the world and bring your friends along for the ride?
Baldur's Gate?
The key is that all the players must work together as a team in order to win. And you,
should screw them at every opportunity.
as the Dragon Master, must make the world unfold before their very eyes.
Be pompous and hammy like me.
Your role is all important.
Anyone can do it, but no one wants to.
You set the stage for the players, presenting the quest they must follow.
If they don't, punish them.
Only you know where the treasure is buried.
It's under my toupee.
Only you know where the clues are hidden.
And only you can prevent
Only
forest
you
fires.
know where the dangers lie. Now don't forget, a great Dragon Master isn't afraid to ham it up.
Yeah, clearly.
Sure, the monsters just want to beat the heroes up, but it's a lot more fun.
Turn them against each other.
When they do it with style.
Try giving every character a stupid accent.
Fire elemental.
Yeah, I was awesome there.
Use your rage to engulf my enemies.
Oh, I'm back.
Game rules and adventure cards will give you tips about what the monster might say.
Like, arg.
The rest of the time,
just curse.
Just make it up.
Try booze.
Follow the game's guidelines about how smart the monster is and what motivates him.
Try it with no pants.
And have fun with it.
I do.
I'm walled in here!
The instructions will tell you that the dwarf is telling the truth.
He is walled in.
And when the chips are down,
you're on your own.
He'll help the party.
He'll throw his girly hammer at it and run.
A dragon master can win the game if the players make bad moves.
Which is likely.
Move too slowly. Or don't act together as a team.
Prey on the weak and break them.
To make the game more challenging for the heroes, you get to set some of the traps at the start of each adventure. But that doesn't mean you can cheat or ignore the rules.
At least not officially.
For example, if a monster is about to die,
throw in more monsters later.
Resist the temptation to save it.
Hey, he sprung a trap.
In fact, there's really only one rule to being a great dragon master.
No one gets out alive.
The real object of the game is for everybody to have fun. And if the game isn't fair,
it should be your fault.
Nobody will. Now you have all the secret knowledge you need.
You're in good hands with Allstate. Wear a black turtleneck and journey forth.
I'll give you one way to start.
Darkness imprisoning me, all that I see.
Feeling brave tonight?
I'm feeling bored.
How brave?
Scale of 1 to 10?
Brave enough to do battle with hideous monsters? Brave enough to sneak around dank castles in the dark and chance being the next victim?
Of the Burger King?
Of a DragonStrike.
Now coming up, the men's human cannonball after 2 attempts. Brian Hudson with 30 points. He leads by 10. Very close competition between Brian Hudson and Hosea Simmons. Each contender gets 3 swings at the Gladiators. In this case, it's Malibu who's whooping it up, but maybe not for long. Malibu sets himself. Brian Hudson's 3rd and final attempt. Oh! Holy wow! Malibu is down. What a shot by Brian Hudson. Holy mackerel. Malibu shaking the cobwebs out, and looks like he sustained a cut on his forehead. Watch the contact. Now, Malibu tries to deflect this blow by Brian Hudson, but catches it right flat on the chest. Hair and everything gone flying off the pedestal. Here's another look at it. Let's see where he takes the shot right in the chest. I don't believe anything cut him there, but that left knee of his will come down as he makes contact on the ground, and he kicked himself in the head.
Hey, Malibu, after you got drilled by that human cannonball, I thought, hey, there is no way this guy is going to live to play another day. You're alive, you're well. What happened? Did you go to the hospital? Did you get x-rays?
Well, dude, it's like this. I saw this guy coming, and I took the most excellent hit of my life. The next thing I knew, I was on the beach, taking in some cosmic rays, getting healed by Mother Nature, taking a little brewski, holding on to a beautiful babe, and I'm fine today.
So no hospital, no doctors, just Mother Nature, huh?
Oh, I'm a child of Mother Nature. What do you expect?
Malibu, you are truly amazing. He took a licking, and he is still ticking.
Sweet.